Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the podcast. If we haven't met yet, my name is Brianna, and I help women build thriving lash businesses by providing high quality lash education that debunks industry myths and gives them the skills, confidence, and support to build a thriving, sustainable career in the lash industry. Through our podcast and online courses, we help women step into their power, whether they're starting as a lash artist or ready to become a respected lash educator. We explore what it takes to create financial independence, grow their impact, and build a career that our students can be proud of. So let's dive in. Today we're discussing something that so many of us experience but often ignore. And it's not that we're purposely ignoring it, but it can be something we're completely oblivious to it happening, which is burnout. We're going to talk about how to reclaim your energy, shift your mindset, and go from burnt out to balanced and refreshed. Because I want you to be able to run a business and not your business run you. So grab a notebook, get comfy, and let's dive into this. Before we jump into solutions, let's talk a little bit about what burnout actually is. Burnout isn't just about feeling tired after a long day of work. It's that overwhelming feeling of emotional, physical, and mental exhaustion. It's that point where you feel like no matter how hard you work, nothing gets better. Maybe you're feeling a little bit overwhelmed and disconnected, or you're lacking motivation and creativity, or maybe even questioning your purpose or why you started your business in the first place. If any of this feels a little bit familiar, just know you're not alone. I've been there multiple times, and I've hit that wall and thought, why am I doing this? But it doesn't have to be the end of your journey. It's just a sign that you need to prioritize your well-being and you need to rest. So how do we reclaim our energy and go from burnt out to refreshed and revived again? The first thing that I want to say is burnout also doesn't mean you're weak or that you failed. It just means that you've been giving so much of yourself to your business and your clients or students that you've forgotten to fill your own cup up. So let's talk about the mindset shifts that will help you reclaim that energy and fill your cup up again. The first thing is you need to put yourself first and prioritize you. And it's easy to get caught up in the grind and think that working harder is the solution. But here's the truth. You can't pour from an empty cup. You have to make you the priority. This might mean you need to take a day off, or you need to literally schedule self-care into your calendar, or you need to start saying no to things that are draining you and draining your energy. The second thing is you need to embrace imperfection. As a lash artist and an educator, we have this tendency to want to be perfect. Lash fans need to be fanned perfectly and well balanced and even. Attachment needs to be connected to the natural lash perfectly. There must not be any redirection. Lashes must go on directed perfectly. Everything has to be perfect in our industry, or we're not going to have the results that we want. But when it comes to running our businesses, perfectionism is a silent killer of creativity and energy. So focus on your progress, not your perfection. You need to celebrate your wins, even if they seem really small. The third thing is you need to delegate and automate. You don't have to do everything for yourself. If you're feeling overwhelmed by day-to-day tasks, it might be that time that you need to delegate something out. And this could mean hiring help for admin if you find that admin is draining you. Or you might need help marketing and doing social media. And if that's draining you, then you should hire somebody to take over your marketing and social media. So you might need to outsource tasks that are taking too much of your time and taking too much out of your cup. The fourth thing is you need to let go of guilt. Let go of the guilt that often comes with taking time off. You do deserve rest, and your business will thrive when you come back recharged. I want to share some practical ways to implement these things into your daily life. Let's talk about how to actually put these things into action. The first thing you're going to do is you're going to set boundaries and you're going to stick to them. And I know this is huge, And I know how hard it can be to say no to clients or students and even your loved ones. But if you're constantly saying yes to everything they want, then you're saying no to you. You're saying no to your health. You're saying no to your happiness. You're saying no to anything and everything that you want. It's time to stop saying no to you and start saying yes to you, and start saying a little bit of no to your family, your clients, your students, your business, and start saying yes to yourself. So set some clear boundaries for when you're available and when you're off limits. The second thing you're going to do is you're going to time block. So when you're juggling multiple tasks, time blocking is a game changer. You need to schedule specific blocks of time for your work, schedule time for your family, schedule time for your self-care, and schedule time for rest. And this is the key. You need to honor these time blocks. If you're not honoring these time blocks, then there is no point even putting them into your calendar. There is time for no emails, no calls, no distraction during your time off. You need to honor that. And then when you are doing work, that is not the time for family, and that is not the time to go and get your nails done. That is the time that you've scheduled out to do your work. The third thing is you need to delegate and automate. If you have reoccurring tasks, automate them, which means put them into an email sequence or send out a automated newsletter, or if somebody buys something from your cart, you're going to send out an automated thank you for buying something from your store. And you're going to use all these tools like scheduling social media posts, email marketing, and even client booking. And by doing so, you're going to remove that feeling of being overwhelmed. You're going to cut your time in half. You're going to think about all the tasks that can be delegated and outsourced so that you free up that time for yourself. You will essentially be cutting all your admin time, all your work time in half by delegating and automating these simple tasks that you keep repetitively repeating daily. The next thing you're going to do, and this one was a really hard one for me. I don't know why, but I never wanted to be that active girl, or, I'm a gym person or anything like that. But you need to actually get up, be active, and move your body. And it's like, it seems like a no-brainer. You have to move your body in order for your body to feel good. Exercise is an extremely powerful way to recharge and clear your mind at the same time. So even a 15-minute walk can do it, or you can schedule yourself into a class daily or every second day, whatever suits you. But it is important to move your body. You have to move your body in order for your mental health to stay strong and clear. The fifth one is a daily reflection. This one's actually quite difficult for me too, because I seem to get really entrenched in my work, and then by the time it comes to actually doing the tasks that fill my cup up, I'm already too exhausted to sit down and do them, or I just feel like it's not going to do anything for me or waste my time further, and I can use that time for my business. But in retrospect, by doing this final task, it does fill my cup up, and it does make me feel better, and it does recharge me. So when I do go back to work, I'm motivated so that I can get to my final task at the end of the day and fill it out so that I have that motivation and I can see it clearly how my day went. And this task is daily reflection. At the end of each day, you need to take 5 minutes to just reflect on how your day went, write down 3 things that you're grateful for, and take a note of 1 thing you did for yourself, so that you can be proud of it or reflect on it or work out if it was a repetitive thing that you're doing, so that you can stop doing it and you become more aware of it. So you need this simple practice, as it will help you shift your focus from being burnt out to abundance. And it may seem really small, but it actually is extremely effective. So now that you know how to reclaim your energy, here are a few tips to keep that balance in check. The first thing you're going to do is to create a sustainable routine. Don't just hustle for the sake of hustling. This is an old school mentality. You need to create a routine that includes work, rest, and play. Your business will then thrive when you have balance, not when you are constantly running on empty. The second thing you're going to do is get support. Whether it's through mentorship, peer support, or professional help, don't be afraid to ask for guidance when you need it. Running a business doesn't have to be a solo journey. The third thing you're going to do is connect with your business why. When you feel yourself slipping back into burnout, you need to reconnect with your why. Why did you start this journey? What are you working towards? This reminder will help you push through the hard moments and refocus on the bigger picture. That is all we have time for today, guys. And I hope this episode has helped you take that step back and reflect on how to reclaim your energy, set better boundaries, and avoid burnout moving forward. And remember, your business will only grow as much as you do. So that means you have to take care of yourself first. If you love this episode, don't forget to subscribe and leave a review. And as always, I'd love to hear from you. So send me a personal message and let me know which tip you're going to implement first. Thank you for listening, and I can't wait to talk to you next time. Bye.